to do is play with you. Please come and play with me. I'm so lonely. You're not afraid of the dark, are you? Don't be afraid. Come with me. I will show you where I play hide and seek. Do you want to play hide and seek? You hide, and I'll find you. You're going to die in there. Don't say you didn't warn me. I know things no one knows. We're going to die. Help me. I'm begging you. Can you help me? I'm coming for you. I'm going to be there, watching you. I will get to you. I will find you.
Hi, I'm Taylor. Welcome to Creepypasta. Kuchisake-Onna, also known as the Slit-Mouthed Woman, is a scary Japanese urban about a disfigured Japanese woman who brandishes a large scissors on children. He has an enormous slit mouth which extends from ear to ear in a horrible, permanent smile. The slit-mouthed woman walks the streets of Japan wearing a surgical mask and hunting for children. If you cross her path, she will stop you and ask you a question. If you give her the wrong answer, there will be horrible consequences. Picture the scene. You are walking home from school, and your path takes you down a deserted city street. Suddenly, you hear a faint noise coming from the shadows. You glance over and see a beautiful woman standing there. She has long black hair and is wearing a beige trench coat. A surgical mask covers the lower half of her face. In Japan, wearing a surgical mask is not uncommon during flu season to prevent spreading germs. She steps out of the shadows and blocks your path. Am I beautiful? She asks. Before you can answer, she tears off her mask, revealing a hideously deformed face. Her huge mouth is sliced from ear to ear and gaps open, revealing rows of sharp teeth and big red, disgusting tongue twisting and twirling inside. Am I beautiful now? She screams. Terrified, you struggle to answer her. If you say no, she pulls out a huge pair of scissors and kills you immediately, chopping off your head. If you say yes, she takes her scissors and slices your mouth from ear to ear, making you just like her. If you try to run away, she will hunt you down and kill you by slicing you into two. That's funny. The only way to escape from Kuchisake-Onna is to give a non-committal answer. If you say you look average or you look normal, she will be confused, giving you just enough time to run away. There are many rumors about Kuchisake-Onna, her horrible, disfigured mouth. Some say that her slit mouth is a result of plastic surgery that went horribly wrong. Others say that she was just injured in a terrible car crash. Some even believe she is an escaped mental patient who is demented that she cut her mouth down. According to one legend, years ago in Japan, there was a beautiful woman who was extremely vain and self-absorbed. Her husband was a very jealous and brutal man, and he became convinced that she was cheating on him. In a fit of rage, he took a sword and slit her mouth ear to ear, screaming, "Who will think you're beautiful now?" She became a vengeful spirit and began wandering the streets of Japan, wearing a surgical mask to hide her terrible scars. The slit-mouthed woman's region of her terror became in the spring and summer of 1979, when rumors began to spread throughout Japan about sightings of the Kuchisake-Onna hunting down children. The story spread like wildfire and actually created scares in many towns. People increased their patrols and schools sent teachers to walk students home in groups. In 2004, South Korea was plagued by reports of a red-masked woman who was chasing children. In 2007, a coroner found some old records from the late 1970s about a woman who was chasing little children but was hit by a car and died shortly after.
Damn!
Her mouth was ripped from ear to ear. The USA has its own version of Kuchisake-Onna. There were rumors about a clown who appeared in public bathrooms and associated children asking, "Do you want death or happy smile?" If they choose happy smile, he took out a knife and slit their mouth from ear to ear.
What the f?
So she got ran over by a car. The new pet. There was a woman who went to Mexico on vacation. She got bored of hanging around the resort hotel and decided to explore the town. After doing a little shopping and buying a few souvenirs, she happened to see a little dog trotting down a dusty alley between two buildings. She was immediately smitten with the cute little animal and followed it. When she caught up to the dog, she picked it up and it started licking her face. The dog didn't have any collar or tag, so she assumed it was a stray. The animal was so adorable that she decided to adopt it. It's illegal to transport animals back from Mexico to the United States. So on the journey back home, she hid the little dog under her sweater and pretended that she was pregnant. The guards at the border crossing never suspected a thing. Back in the United States, she brought her new pet back to her apartment and gave it a bath, and she set out a bowl of food for the little dog to eat. She laid out a blanket in the kitchen for the creature to sleep on, and then went out to a restaurant to have dinner. When she came home a few hours later and walked into the kitchen, she found her new pet chewing a hole through the wall. There was an oozing mucus around the animal's eye, and it was foaming at the mouth, afraid that her new pet might be sick. She wrapped it up in a blanket and let it sleep in her bedroom. The next morning, the woman woke up to find the creature gnawing on her ear. She screamed and pushed it away. The woman realized that her new pet was seriously ill and took it to the vet. She sat impatiently in his office, waiting for him to see her. As soon as the vet came out, the woman rushed over, carrying her pet in her arms. "There is something wrong with my dog," she said. He took one look at it and asked, "What did you say this was?" "I'm not sure what breed it is," she replied. "I think it's some kind of rare Mexican breed." The vet shook his head. "This is no dog," he said. "This is a This is a sewer rat." The woman was horrified. "A sewer rat?" she cried. "But the bad news is, it has rabies."
Alright, thank you for joining us for Creepypasta.
Wait, hold on.
Jessie. That's her new thing now, really?
Yeah, it's my new
Jazz
thing.
hands, really? I can't.